Are you fresh? Oh, I forgot to get. I got one sip of water. I have more water in the trunk. I don't know why I keep my water in the trunk like it's a shotgun. I don't know. It's like, yo, put the shit in the trunk. It's alkaline water. I got a nice cigar here. We're going to a 5-part series, and it's a series that I had to do. I didn't have to do it. I'm making shit up. It's all make believe. But people are bored with their lives. Anyways, I'm doing a series called The Battle of the Boring. I ordered a 5-pack of Connecticut's. Some nice mid-tier to upper mid-tier Connecticut's. We have the Monte Cristo White, the Zino Platinum Grand Scepter, Rocky Patel 1990. Oh, the La Aurora Preferidos, but it's not the Tubo. It's like a Toro, but the same blend. So that sounds exciting. And then there's the Mayflower, something Connecticut. So expect the next 5 days lives and reviews. Like tomorrow morning, my late Saturday morning, my coffee and my flannel. I'll be doing that. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow I'm going to do the La Aurora. Looking forward to that. Now, what is the purpose of lighter shade Connecticut cigars? I'm going to tell you what they are. They are what they're not. They're not strong cigars. They're a timeout. I'm telling you, when you smoke as many cigars as me, it's especially when you're reviewing and paying attention. I'm not just here to enjoy cigars. I have to pay attention. If you've been watching me for like 10 years, I pay attention to a lot of things, a lot of characteristics. Kenny, how's your balls? And the main thing is, I have to compare and contrast. When I go to a Connecticut cigar, even for a night, it gives my palate a break. Couple of nights, great. And then when I come back to stronger cigars, oh, my mind's gonna be refreshed. Does that make any sense? I gotta say, the construction on this is top shelf. The feel on this is perfect. The construction is perfect. The smell sounds a little like vanilla and cedar. Let's get to the construction on that. Very nice. It feels very full pack, but light for its size. In the center there, you see that that's darkened Peruvian Lajero. There is some Peruvian Lajero. And I don't know what Jeremy's complaining about in the private chat. Jeremy, what do you want from me, bro? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Jeremy, what do you want, bro? Jeremy, what do you want, bro? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining? Go ask the 60-second guy. Go talk to Cigars Daily. In all respect, right? Who gives a shit? Those are real cigar channels. It is what it is. Whatever that means, real. This place is too real that it's not real. My channel's so shadow banned, there's not even a shadow. I got like a third-person shadow. My channel is the most hidden channel in the history of YouTube. I get more emails that my videos are blocked, and Mariah Carey wants money because I'm playing her Christmas song. It happens, The Foundation 10th anniversary, that I can't recall. Kenny, that I don't know. There's so many diesels. You'd have to be more specific. There's a lot of diesels. The wrapper grade quality on this is great. Now, what we're getting here is a 2-year aged Ecuadorian Connecticut. Do I got the blend? I do. Let's see. Dominican binder. And Peruvian and Dominican filler. That's what it says, Ecuadorian Connecticut. Nice. There are more expensive Zinos than this. What is the MSRP? Wow. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing about this. I don't know how Cigar Page does it. Look at the single price for this on, what is this, Neptune or whatever the fuck? $19 for a single. $225 for a box of 12. Do you want to know what I paid for this on Cigar Page? You want to know what I paid for this on Cigar Page? $5. And that includes shipping. And you could take that to the bank. You could take that to the bank. I ain't no bum, bitch. Ain't no bum, biatch. Ain't no bum, bitch. Yeah. 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 A lot of those aged in the diesels and the oh god, there's so many of them, different ones that diesel salad. Oh, I saw that. It was too expensive. I'm sure it's good, bro, but I'm really not spending $30-$40 on cigars anymore. You know, it had to be something really special, but even then, I just don't care anymore. What I mean by that is I've smoked $30, $40, $50, $60 cigars I bought for myself, you know, and there's so many cigars I have to review or re-review or come back to, and I got 5 different nice cigars here, $25 on a Cigar Page. Yeah. A lot of these MSRPs on these more expensive cigars, I'm not saying it's not a great cigar, but no cigar really should cost $40 when you really think about it. A pile of leaves, $40. A lot of these brands, man, they get fucking crazy. They get crazy. They get crazy, you know? 5-0. Soft, gentle heat. The nice thing about Connecticut cigars, too, is they light up a lot faster. They're easy to burn, though, so be careful with your torch lighter. Wow, that cigar is great off the bat. Is it strong? No. Medium strength. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to be honest right now. Out of the 5-pack I got, of the 5 different cigars, we'll see. But, I mean, this is definitely going to be better than the Rocky Patel. But we'll get to that, though. We'll give it a fair shake. Medium strength. This is a beautiful cigar. I don't give a shit what Gio says. I don't give a shit what Jeremy says. This cigar is a banger. Oh, this is a great cigar. Ah, but it's a lighter shade cigar. Yeah, all right. So picture all the tobacco on the inside pushes the wrapper, right? The filler pushes the binder, and then the binder pushes the wrapper. Does that make any sense? But the wrapper dictates the tone. The wrapper dictates. It's like the filler's all the workers, the binder's like the manager, and the wrapper's the CEO, taking all the credit. No, this is it's been around for a while. The Zino Platinum Scepter. This is the Grand Master. The Grand Master. This is fantastic. Original bot. How's your balls? It's medium strength right now. Construction is top shelf. Wrapper grade is top shelf. I hate to say it, but I think where Davidoff does its best work overall, like I love Davidoff Nicaragua, but I don't love all their darker cigars. I mean, like they're not like worth going back to $40, $50. They're nice, but I mean, I'm not gonna spend $50 on a stick just because it's Davidoff. Unless you're Gio, you just want to take pictures with it. Gio's a politician of cigars. Gio takes pictures with the cigars he buys, and then he sells them on the internet. I'm not saying Gio is the Epstein Island of cigars, but he's buying cigars and then selling them when they... He's a cigar pimp. He's a cigar file. He's going to end up on Chris Hansen one day. So you said you were going to come here and gouge these cigars. Do you like gouging tobacco? Why'd you bring a bottle of wine? You're like, Sir, you came to lowball these Davidoffs. Is that what you like to do? Construction on this, top shelf. The draw, the smoke output, Davidoff does really good Connecticut type cigars. Really good. And the character. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. And they said on the Zino cigars, for the Platinum Series, they only use their top shelf rollers. So, construction on this, the draw on this thing, bro, I could smoke this type of cigar the rest of my life if I'm in the mood for a Connecticut. I'm not saying I want it to be the only cigar, but this is the kind of a Connecticut that's class, affordable. At $19, if you're in a lounge, okay, you're flexing that night. For most people, it's a lot of money, and I get that, it is. But to get this on Cigar Page for $5, I think Cigar Page is just stealing cigars. And I'm joking, they're not stealing. The texture on this cigar, that I don't know how else to explain it. This cigar is not just great flavor. The texture on this cigar, the texture of the smoke is flavor. The texture on the cigar, it's like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like marshmallows and like velvet water. The texture of the cigar, the texture of the smoke, dude, this is fantastic. That's a box-worthy cigar. This, dude, if you're looking to be in a good mood, as long as you're not looking for a strong cigar, medium strength, glad you asked. How dark is it? I'll be honest, maybe 55, barely 60%. The cigar's on the lighter side. Now, Richie, what is a medium strength cigar, like 55% darkness? It's on the lighter side. Why would you enjoy it so much? Each factor is only a factor. It's all those things combined. Perfect draw, perfect construction, solid band, great smoke, great feel in the hand. The cigar feels like luxury, feels fantastic. Not just the texture, but rolling it, it's so perfectly made. It's fantastic. The finish is pretty long and heavy for Connecticut. Raw sugar hanging out in the tongue. Beautiful dry cedar. A light amount of black pepper. So we have cedar, dry cedar, black pepper, creamy vanilla, raw sugar hanging out in the tongue. That's very fantastic. Sticking to the teeth, sticking to the tongue is fantastic. I got this 5-pack sampler on Cigar Page. It has the Zino here, this one here, the Rocky Patel 90, Monte Cristo White, massive cigar, Mayflower, Connecticut, never heard of that one, and La Raw, Connecticut Preferidos. Now that's an expensive cigar too. The Preferidos, that's like more of the higher end of La Aurora, but this is a Toro size. Same tobacco. So I'll be excited to smoke that tomorrow. The smoke output on this is fantastic. It's a beautiful... Here's the thing, Jeremy, why are you watching this, Jeremy? Jeremy doesn't like Connecticut shade cigars. Jeremy doesn't like Connecticut shade cigars. I don't know why. I'm telling you, Connecticut shade cigars, for guys that smoke strong cigars, yeah, and frequently, not that I only smoke strong, but I smoke a lot of cigars. Connecticut cigars is like it's like stretching. Instead of some days you just got to stretch, give your body a break. You know what I'm saying, though? Or at least have this, and then later on you're gonna have a strong cigar. So there's nothing wrong if you're gonna have 2 cigars in a day. You start off your first one something like this, because then later on your palate's not blown out. You know what I'm saying, though? Connecticut cigars are like a team player. It's just fantastic. It's not going to like rock your socks, but it's going to relax your sack. Honestly. Sometimes you got to relax your sack. You know what I'm saying, though? And sometimes the sack just needs to get relaxed. You know what I'm saying, though? Oh, right there, right on my chocha. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah! Get that chocha, baby. Give me some big booty bitches. Yeah! Where those big booty Latinas at? Yeah, baby. Yes. What a great vibe. Coffee, cappuccino. And if you want to drink it, some tea with this. This is a fantastic cigar. Oh, marvelous. 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 I'll take two. This is a box-worthy cigar? Yes. Is the cigar easy to love? Yes. Is this, what I consider this a Richie certified cigar? If we're going by those there, yeah, I can highly recommend this. Anyone could enjoy this. Even Jeremy, if he relaxes his sack. It's okay, Jeremy. Just pretend it's a Dunbarton. Yeah. See, Jeremy, you complain that all we do is talk about cock in the private chat. But Jeremy, I don't know if you know this. I also do cigar videos every fucking day. Nobody in the world puts out more cigar content than Richie. You could take that to the bank, copyright it, patent it, and stuff it up your fucking spicy back Gucci. Nobody puts out more cigar videos and reviews and re-reviews, smoking cigars backwards. Nobody in the history of the world. In fact, I made so many videos, 3,000. 3,000? I think 3,000. And I deleted them all. And then I started again. You're not my type, Jeremy. It's not good.
WGS, Wilkes Barre, Scranton, Hazleton, a Cumulus media station. Northeast VA's home for the holidays. Feel the magic of Christmas.
Stop the presses. Who's this guy? My cigar. Did I make this cigar? Who's this motherfucker? Hold on. Don't leave this guy alone. You start off with saying my cigars are bland as shit. Is my name Zino Davidoff? Dude, I'm sitting in a Corolla, bro. Do you see a limo driver and 4 hoes? I'm in a Corolla. I'm a regular guy. Okay, right there, medium plus. I'm glad it picked up. This is a fantastic cigar. Lots of character. This motherfucker. He said, bland as elderly donkey balls. Now, Tell me, sir, as a professional on the tasting of Donkey's Balls, how would you know that this cigar is as bland as Donkey Balls? And in my expert uh, assuming, because I've never tasted Donkey Balls, but I would assume a donkey doesn't bathe every day. I'm assuming they're probably ripe and not fresh. So, could you elaborate on this being bland like Donkey Balls, or? Oh, you forget that too. Dude, all these motherfuckers are in their garage with some fancy lighting and an introduction. Yeah. And with a stupid. Dude, Richie's on the street for real. Giving dollars to homeless bums. Fucking watching my ass, make sure I don't get mugged. I had a few months ago 2 guys in ski masks come with my car. Like, yo, you Uber? I'm like, no, I'm not Uber, bro. Like, yo, you want to make some money? And I'm like, dude, I've seen that movie Collateral where, like, the taxi. No, no, I'm not Uber. I'll get the fuck out of here. Are there any seasons sales for cigars? Maestro, hold on a second, Maestro. Where are you from? What do you mean? Are there any seasons sales for cigars? Maestro, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I wanted to give him time, though. Don't ruin it. Anyways, not Geo. Uh, Hold on. What do you like to smoke? This is fun. This is fun. All right, guys, it's not Geo. What do you like to smoke, buddy? No. No, look, you buy your cigars online. I mean, you test the cigar at a store if you want it right away. But you buy cigars online, like on Cigar Page or Neptune or whatever, Fox, whatever you want to buy cigars from. Cigar Page, though, doesn't always have every cigar, but Cigar Page has some of the best deals on the market. So it's not about percentage. It's just good deals. You can get some really good bundles or 5 or 10 packs or even boxes on Cigar Page. Um, that's right. This is a fantastic cigar. Well, tell us what Cuban cigars you like. What are you smoking? What are you smoking? Hoyo de Monterey, Epicure, Siglo 6, Siglo 5, Monte Cristo number 2. What are you smoking? This cigar is PG approved. I don't know if PG ever tried this cigar. It's PG approved. It's definitely PG approved. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Medium plus, dry cedar, creamy texture, vanilla. The smoke, though, is the texture of the smoke is fantastic. This whole vibe is a fucking good time. If as long as you get in your mind of just having a good time and not having to have some massively strong cigar, this is fantastic. This this is a fantastic Connecticut cigar. And it doesn't just feel like Connecticut. It just feels like a good fucking time. A great cigar is not just about the wrapper. Honestly, the wrapper should be the last thing I'm thinking about. The binder, the filler, I don't give a fuck. That's important. It's the whole vibe. It's the whole vibe. If you're listening to a great brand, a great band, music, the Beatles or whatever, Led Zeppelin, you're not gonna go, you know what? I really like he's using a chord keyboard. No. The bottom line is either the musicians have the talent and then to put the songs together and then how they all play well together and then how that song stands the test of time, how it stands live, perception, reality, all of it. Just like a cigar. It's not just the ingredients, the members, and the instruments. So a cigar is nothing without you. But then to enjoy the cigar, it's you and the cigar. But it's not just, if I don't light it, it's just me and the cigar. It's two things. But once you light it, there's a third thing. There's a connection, a symbiotic connection. Once you light a cigar, that tobacco is going to go inside of you. No Diddy. Peace be upon Diddy. Cigar and me, nothing. Once I light that cigar and I start puffing on it and temporarily consume the spirit of that tobacco, I get possessed by that tobacco, but then I release it. It's just like life. You're temporarily possessing your physical body, your mortal coil. One day, though, you exhale. The last thing every person does is exhale. Did you ever see people die? I've seen a lot of people die. You let go of the smoke, buddy. It's time. It's time.
No, that's enough. Let's not overdo
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street,
Yeah, great smoke output, great flavor, great ash, great feel in the hand. The cigar is a full pack, but definitely lower priming, minus that one piece of Ligero Peruvian right in the center. The cigar feels very light in the hand, but a very full pack, but very light. It's a banger. It's box worthy. It's banger, box worthy, and easy to love. And it's PG approved. That's the most important part of it. The fact that PG called me in my mind and said, D, who am I here? Richie? Yeah, this is approved. Yeah. Shout out to Big Firm, rest in peace. Shout out to Notorious, rest in peace. Rest in peace to my little homie, Ash God, rest in peace. My little homie Ash God. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah. I really like this cigar. I've become one with it. I'm gonna drop that ash soon. Medium plus, nutty now. Nutty, buttery, light salt, cedar, little black pepper, creamy vanilla, raw sugar. Let me tell you something right now. Even though it's not extremely strong cigar, medium plus, really nice complexity. Just like this. I don't know what sodomite fire department this is, but if I needed to get rescued, please, just let me die. Do not rescue me like this. Imagine getting rescued like this. You're getting literally power drilled by this fireman. No thanks. Next at 10. Well, the news is reporting that transgender milk is just as good as breast milk. I hate this place. I'm going to drop the ash. Wow, this is a great cigar. I might just not review the other 4 cigars. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, and I'm still going to review the other cigars, and I'm going to give them an absolute fair shake. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably going to win. But I'm not going to just give it to it. I'm going to review the other 4 cigars. I know this is probably better than the Rocky Patel, but who knows? We're going to find out. But tomorrow we're going to do the La Aurora Preferido. Well, I don't think it's the higher in Connecticut, and I'm really excited for that. What an absolute banger of a Connecticut. Fantastic, delicious. What a great time. And I know the world doesn't care about Connecticut's, or they don't care that transgender milk is just as good as breast milk. By transgender milk, what they mean is by a dude. Listen, yeah, if a man is breastfeeding a child, he needs to be, I gotta be careful here. What I mean by careful is, I don't know if it's a cliff or a large hill. Yeah, bro. If a man is breastfeeding a child, he's a pedophile. Get the millstone. Well, in the latest news in Pennsylvania, a dog shoots its owner with a shotgun left on his bed. A dog shoots its owner. If a dog shoots its owner with a shotgun, what was it loaded with? Bark shot? Bark shot? Get it? Buckshot? I forget it. That wasn't that good. I'll have to work on that, though. But honestly, it was all right. It was a good dad joke. It's a banger. I'm going to drop the ash if I decide to. It's a solid medium plus. 55% darkness. I wouldn't say it's weak. We're going to drop that ash. Here we go. Checking the ash. Wow, Davidoff ash is working kind of like Fuente. I also think because that ash is so light in here, it makes it stronger in a sense because the weight. It's a very light feeling cigar, but a very full pack of lighter tobacco. And if you know what that means, lower priming tobacco is thinner. So also in theory, you could fit more lower priming tobacco in a 52 gauge than thicker tobacco. But that thicker tobacco will be thicker and heavier and stronger, right? The texture on this is fantastic. I don't lie. So when I say this is a box-worthy cigar, when I say that you could take this to the bank and buy a box of these, this is basically the long Robusto. I think it's 5.5 by 52. Basically a big Robusto or a small Toro. Wrapper grade quality, top shelf. Construction, top shelf. Flavor for Connecticut, it's basically as complex and classy as you can make a Connecticut without doing some kind of crazy thing or barrel aging or whatever the hell. I got nothing bad to say about it. I really like it. Well, an ex-Ohio professor kills his wife to avoid his nudes being released in a $15,000 sextortion by a woman he met on dating apps. Did I read that right? That's a tough read. A guy killed his wife to avoid his nudes being released. All right, so a guy murdered his wife. I'm sure they had a great marriage. Next at 10. Well, the New York Giants coach was fired. And here he is sitting on a curb, smoking a cigar. I don't know what cigar he's smoking. By that tip, though, it almost looks like a Hemingway. He's fired. He's smoking. He's smoking. Let's see, we got a zoomed out picture. Yep. New York Giants. He's fired. I don't think he got a severance package. It's kind of sad. It's just, that's it. They let him go. They let him go. Sorry, buddy. So do I recommend this cigar? Do I recommend this cigar? I highly recommend it. Perfect burn, perfect construction, perfect burn line, perfect smoke. The texture of the smoke is fantastic. The flavor, the length of finish, the complexity, all those things combined. The feel in the hand, the weight of it. It's a banger. It's not godlike, but it's a 4.7. Guys, we're talking about a Connecticut. We're talking about a Connecticut shade cigar. That is a great time. This is an amazing experience. I don't just hand out 4.7. And in Connecticut, it's the whole thing. This cigar does nothing bad. And $19 MSRP online, okay. I mean, but for this type of cigar, I'd say it would be worth it if you're at a lounge. $20 for this kind of cigar, it's worth it. One time, sure, you're celebrating, whatever. It's Friday night. One scratch off, right? Now the thing is, I paid $5 on the internet. So for $5, anyways, fantastic. Hey, Billy, what's up, brother? We're smoking this Zino Platinum Grand Scepter or whatever, the Grand Master, whatever it is. It's a 4.7. We're getting notes of cedar, nice light amount of black pepper, raw sugar, creamy texture vanilla. The main thing is happiness. It's fantastic. They already said dry cedar, creamy texture vanilla. The smoke is very nice, the texture. Light black pepper. Long finish at this point. 55% darkness. Perfect construction. Delicious. This would be great with dessert. A cappuccino, coffee, espresso, some Italian pastries. My God, with this cigar, fantastic. Fantastic. This cigar you can have with nice dessert. A piece of pie, something. I don't give a shit. Nice pumpkin pie with this cigar, apple pie. Oh my God. This is fantastic. This cigar can hang out anytime. This cigar can hang out. It doesn't take command of the moment, but it really gets along with any moment. If you could smoke a cigar in church, I would smoke this one. If you could smoke a cigar in a hot tub while a BBW was, doing BBW. Sure, you could do this one. It is a Connecticut though, and it's so it's going to smoke pretty fast. But also, even though it's a fuller pack, it's lower priming tobacco in this. You can feel because the weight is very light. So it does move fast though. But so you're gonna get probably a good 45 to 50 minutes out of this. For Robusto, probably a little faster than normal. But also the draw. I've been smoking this thing hard. I've been having a great time. Oh, oh yeah. I got nothing bad to say. I got nothing bad to say. PG approved. Kim Jong Un, he just banned suicide in North Korea, and he says if you get caught trying to attempt suicide, they'll execute you. So, the penalty for a suicide attempt. Don't listen. You can't be depressed in North Korea. You're not allowed to be depressed. Did you get that? Did you get that? Depression is illegal in North Korea because if you attempt suicide, they'll execute you. They're trying to lower suicide by making an example of execution. So if someone was really suicidal, they could just be like, yeah, I tried to kill myself, and then they'll kill you. You could just Uno reverse that shit. Which honestly, if you're living in North Korea and you believe in reincarnation, that's a way out of there. You would not want to live in North Korea. And there's no offense to Korean people. I've known Korean people in life. But the communist government of North Korea, unless if you're part of the top, 1% there, everyone else's life sucks. I don't think I need to talk about this cigar much more. It's a banger, easy to love, box worthy, 4.7, PG approved, and I'm having a fantastic time. The texture, the smoke, the length of finish, the mouthfeel, the smoke, the aromatics. Davidoff really does some of the best dry cedar notes. I like a lot of lighter shade Davidoffs. That's what they've been doing for so long. Of lately, yeah, they've tried to make some darker cigars since they started with the Nicaragua and the Yamasa and the Escurio. And the Nicaragua I really, 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 really enjoy. But classic Davidoff light shade, whether it's Zino or regular Davidoff, the classic stuff is quite enjoyable. Although you're probably not going to get deals on regular Davidoff. But the Zinos, it's the same factory. It's the same fucking tobacco. Like, honestly, this is a $20 cigar that I paid $5 for. At $5, I'd rather smoke this than go to a store and pay $30 for a Davidoff. I can't stress it enough. So we'll see how this compares. Tomorrow we're doing the La Aurora in a private review. I mean, it's just a cigar, as I have my second cup of coffee. The draw and the smoke on this is perfect. It's top shelf Davidoff construction. Just really know about their fast combustion, but it's fantastic. Fantastic. I really think Davidoff stuff does really good on the light side. So on that note, I wish, yeah, Caleb, yeah. I wish everyone the best. Everyone stay fresh. Don't do drugs. Don't commit any felonies. And what was I going to say? What the hell was that? I don't know. This guy just tried to get in the car at a red light, and then the guy rolls his window down. He's like, "Oh, you're not my Uber." You guys, I can't stress it enough. Uber, see, you might think it's your Uber, but the driver might think you're a carjacker. You don't want to just try to open a car door. You could get blasted. and that would be legal. So you want to like stop. Oh, excuse me. Are you my driver? No. All right, then get the fuck out of here. This thing is doing what Davidoff does well. Connecticut shade, lighter stuff. Perfect construction, perfect combustion, very tasty. I could smoke this cigar over and over again. You know what I could go for right now? Another Zino. I could smoke back-to-back Zinos. Shit, I would drink a bottle of Moet with this champagne, ice cold champagne, and Connecticut shade, but a good one though. I don't want no piece of shit Connecticut. A Zino like this, fantastic. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Single six champagne, sure, sure. 4.7, the competition goes. The bar is set high for the first Connecticut out of the 5. Tomorrow will be the La Aurora. After that, we'll probably do the Monte Cristo, then the Mayflower, and then last but probably least, the Rocky Patel 1990. Maybe it'll be the upsetter, though. I'll see you around. Stay fresh.